Good morning. My name's Chris, and welcome to Latitude Live. So, I wonder how many of you remember what it was like when email was new. I'm probably dating myself, but I remember the excitement of listening to the AOL modem connect and then logging in and seeing emails from family and friends or from an organization or club. It was so cool. Now, you shift forward to today, and we are just inundated with emails, especially during this pandemic. You all know the emails I'm talking about. Donate today to support this cause, or sign up now for this free webinar, or join us for a free panel discussion. By the way, if you haven't gotten my email inviting you to join our panel discussion for tomorrow's Lunch with Latitude, please reach out in the comments or send me a message, because I'd love to invite you and send you a link. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have some great speakers, but I digress. Anyways, emails are now a part of the daily fabric of our day. And do you know what's become a novelty? Well, if the title of this video hasn't given it away, I'll tell you. Real, honest-to-goodness snail mail. Now, we all still get stuff in the mail. Amazon boxes, eBay packages, parcels with Etsy with masks in them, solicitations, flyers, all that kind of stuff. But when you get a real letter from someone trying to make a connection, it just feels amazing. Letter writing has become a lost art form. But as developers and fundraisers, you can still use it to your advantage when you realize its potential. Now, what are some of the ways that you can bring your letter writing campaign to a new latitude? Well, first, be different. Don't be afraid to make the reason you're reaching out to them, to put that right on the envelope. If they're a supporter already, it'll get their attention, and if your message is appealing, it may even get someone who normally would have skipped over your email to open up that hard copy appeal. Second, be personal. Now, this is not an easy task for a huge organization, but smaller operations, if you can break up a list and write a personal note on each appeal letter, or even a selection of them, it can make a huge difference. Getting an appeal letter with a note from the organization president or a board member who remembered a conversation that was at an event and acknowledged their participation, well, that can mean the difference between the number of zeros at the end of your check. The third thing I would say, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Some groups have a tendency to send out letters regularly, and it is words, 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 words. We feel, as an organization, we feel like we have so much to share that we have to get it all out, or else, maybe our patron might not want to give as much. In reality, it starts to become background noise, and it becomes counterproductive. Keep your appeal clean and simple. A little gimmicky is fine, especially in our current situation. Everybody could use a good laugh, and even a mild chuckle will suffice. As a dear friend and comedian, a dear friend of mine and a comedian writer or comic writer has often said to me, remember, a groan is as good as a laugh, and I'll take it. But the important thing that you need to do is make sure that your appeal is concise and easily understood with clear messaging. That is what's going to get people who are glancing over your letter to take note and pay closer attention. Now, lastly, a little bit more innovative in using the technology to your advantage, use your appeal letter to extend an invitation. We already mentioned you have a lot to share, so use that appeal to include your patron. Invite them to a Zoom meeting or a webinar event where you are going to discuss your organization's plans and ideas. Use your appeal letter as a tool to engage your audience. Who knows? Extending an invitation to something more, an in-person event that is an extension of your fundraiser but not the focus of it, that might get you some new board prospects, or possibly even some community member engagement for larger scale crowdfunding. Anyways, thanks for joining us today. If your organization could use a new creative approach, or if you're trying to figure out how to make your virtual fundraisers stand out or your letter writing campaign distinct and unique, give us a call. New Latitude Consulting helps you to reimagine your development goals and bring your events to a new latitude. You can find us on Facebook or email me at chris@newlatitudeconsulting. Or if you really take this new video to heart, you can send me a letter at New Latitude Consulting, 60 Old Sailors Way in Dennis, Mass. Join us August 19th for the first in our monthly series of Lunch with Latitude. That's tomorrow. We're going to meet with some experts in the field, and we're going to discuss some of the problems that your organization is facing. The topic for tomorrow is going to be how to make virtual practical. New Latitude Consulting. elevate your expectations.